Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Aaron, and today I'm going to give you a battle junk build that is going to delete ships when they are on 25% health, including the massive elite warship that has the armor plating on tier 2. Once it has 25% health, it will be deleted, and I'm going to show you the build required on the battle junk. Now, obviously, we're doing the battle junk because tanks have taken a step in the right direction in tier 2. I'm getting a lot of comments from people saying they're trying the Brigantine, they're trying the Garuda, they're trying the Sambuk, and they just can't survive Houston with it. So I'm going to bring you a tank build that has the capability of deleting ships. Also, guys, I've got many new videos coming, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are closing in on 3,000, and I never thought that would even be possible. I've never really focused on growing the channel. Sure, I've said, please drop a sub, but it's never really been a focus to grow. So I appreciate you guys for coming back as many times as you do. But we're going to get into it right now. As you can see, we have the battle junk. Now, I think the hull of this ship is amazing. I love the hull. I absolutely hate the sails. I hate ships. Even though they are medium-sized ships, I hate ships with just two sails. I think they're really ugly. But I've used this build myself. However, I have had to get rid of like two Phoenix Talons for this build because I ran out of rerolls. I was testing Death Blow, which worked really well with it, but I ran out of rerolls to be able to complete, so I had to get rid of two Phoenix Talons, and I absolutely hate that we only have 60 rerolls because it's stress, honestly, the amount of resources that you go through. But yeah, we're going to get into the build right now. Hopefully they make it so we can just reroll infinitely. I mean, I've got the upgrade kit, why not? As you can see, weapons, we're going to go with Bane of 10 Suns, and this is all going to work hand in hand. The weapons are going to work hand in hand with the furniture. It's going to be great. So, as you can see, the Bane of 10 Suns, it's got increased damage to weak points with the piercing 3. We've got a weak point damage of 280%. And the perks, the modification slots, I'm going with hit signal 12% of the target's piercing. Again, you can get any roll on that. I would get the perks before you start rolling for stats. Just make sure you get the perks because a lot of people are trying to roll for gold stats on without even having the perk. So don't do that. Just get the perk and then focus on the stats if you've got any more rolls later. And then we've got lethal. So the third one we're going to go for, I ran out of pieces of eight. The third one we're going to go for is also lethal, and that is going to take that weak point damage up. And also, this is going to work against forts. As long as you shoot the red weak points, it's going to do increased damage. And also, this weapon is going to tie in with the heavy furniture. Not the heavy, the major furniture, sorry. And as you can see, it's got long draw on, which gives it decent range. And also, it fires a drill bolt that travels in a straight path, piercing multiple targets. Again, that is going to work well for the major furniture. So we're going to get into that after the weapons, but we need this one. We can use Twin Winch, but I prefer this one, especially because it can hit multiple targets. So next, we've got 3 lots of Phoenix Talons. Now, I know what you're thinking, Phoenix Talons on the back. I mean, that's not normal. For me, it's not normal. Having something short range on the back is just not normal. But trust me, okay? So, spews glorious death and fanfare, inducing an inferno upon landing 18 strikes. That's 18 strikes at once, which works with Deathblow. So, landing 18 strikes in a single volley will instantly deal 1800 burning damage. This effect deals 200% as much damage on the target with the blaze status effect. So, as you can see, we've got provoking. The battle junk works best when it's being taunted, or when it's doing the taunting, sorry. But as you can see, we've got dire burning. Again, we want to ignore as much of that burning resistance as we can. and we've got amplified burning, so we can add that blaze effect. The third one, by the way, all these are the same. We've got dire burning amplified, dire burning amplified. I did this last time and I couldn't get the death blow roll, so I got rid of like 2 Phoenix Talons using up all the rolls. But we are going the third one on each one to be death blow. Now, what does death blow do? Let's go have a look, shall we? So we go talk to the blacksmith here, we go ascend weapons, and we go over to our ship, and we look at the Phoenix Talons. And as you can see, we go here, it's going to be grayed out. For targets with 25% whole health or less, hits have 2.4 to 3.4% chance to instantly destroy them. For elite targets, the effect reduces remaining whole health by 3% instead of instant destruction. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? But you are hitting them 18 times with each fire, with each shot of these Phoenix Talons. We have 3 Phoenix Talons on this ship. This death blow works tremendously with these Phoenix Talons, which is why we will get death blow on all 3 of them when we can get the pieces of 8. It works immensely, guys. Just use it. Let me know how much fun you're having, because you will see ships instantly getting deleted. Okay, for the auxiliary, we have got the little grace because our ship is going to do the taunting, we are going to need some form of healing. And we have got the little grace with fix, which increases repair amount by 119 per shot. Restorative, which is 16% chance of repair amount, also restores severe damage. That might not be the best one. However, it's the one that sounded the best, and I didn't want to use all my rolls because I'll get back to it. I'll see if there's a better one. Let me know, guys, if there is a better one. But restorative sounds really good. And then the last one, we're going with Empower. Now, everyone says how you're getting the purples. I believe the purples are only on the blue weapons. So the little grace free, as you can see, it's got that little blue background on the picture, whereas the Phoenix Talons have a purple. I believe it's only on the blue weapons, but don't quote me on that. I don't really know. I haven't ranked up many blue weapons, but hits also grant 3% extra weapon damage on the target for 10 seconds. Effect can be stacked up to 5 times. Also reduces reload time. So basically, you are buffing yourself with Empower, or you're buffing your teammates, whoever is in the range, sorry. So, armor. What are we going for armor? We're trying something different. We're going with the Black Prince. The reason we're going with the Black Prince is because we are taunting, so the less damage that we can take, even at 33% health, is going to be a major help to us. Again, it's got 35% for the explosive, 18% for the burning, 20% for the piercing, which is vital because them sharpshooters hurt. If you haven't been shot by a sharpshooter in tier 2 yet, trust me, they hurt. And they're only small ships. The ships are tiny, but they pack a punch. But as you can see, it reduces damage taken by 40% when hull health is less than 33. It can definitely get you out of some rough situations. And you get this currently from Blackwood if you want to go get it from Blackwood, or you can get the blueprint from Sherlock. But it's going to cost like 1,000 of the White Skull rum or the White Skull gin or something like that, I believe. So it's up to you. Either Blackwood for 1,000 bars or Sherlock. So this is where everything is going to work in tandem with this furniture piece right here. Hitting a target more than 320 meters away applies the marked status. Targets with the marked status take 100% more damage to weak points. Now this is vital, especially for when hitting a structure, because everyone's aiming for that weak point on a structure. As long as you're 320 meters away, you've just applied a major debuff to that structure, and you're going to see the damage numbers that's going to inflict. Also, you can shoot that structure yourself using your Bane of 10 Suns, because it's got mega range on it, and also it's got mega weak point damage on it. Now, in terms of ships, you can shoot ships from miles away, and if they're in a line, you've just applied the mark on 2 or 3 different ships, which means them ships are going to take 100% more damage, which means any friendlies that are pounding on the ships, their weapons are going to do 100% more damage. Or if you're shooting the ship with your Phoenix Talons, they're going to take a bunch more damage from that and more damage from the burning ablaze effect too. So this marked furniture scoping station is absolutely incredible with this build. You should definitely try it out. So next, we're going to add a bunch of survivability simply because we are taunting. So we've got the reduce area effective damage from enemy ships, reduces incoming burning charge by 7%, and increases whole health. And then we've got the Spirit Stalker for the brace strength and the armor. And then we've got the beam support, whole health and armor by 7%. And then we've got the... That isn't what that is supposed to be. That's not supposed to be weight limit. That is supposed... I know what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the double planked hull for more 5%. However, you do not need this double planked hull because if you've got the Devil's Concoction that increases burning damage, go for the Devil's Concoction. However, we have got the Demi Cannon works as well for them Phoenix Talons. But that is the entire build, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to try this out. I promise you, this will delete ships. It will delete the elite ships, even though it doesn't sound like a lot. I promise you it will delete them. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. You want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.